Skyrim Remastered? Who needs that? Here on PC, we've been remastering Skyrim since the day it was released, thanks to a legion of dedicated modders. Take a look at the Steam Workshop or Skyrim Nexus and you'll see countless hundreds of mods to install, from the graphics boosters that make the world more beautiful, to giant thermonuclear steam locomotives that rain from the sky. If you're feeling spoiled for choice, let us help you out with the 11 best mods to get you started. As the Dragonborn departed his castle in hunt of quests to complete, it was deemed that they would require a minstrel to play soft, sweet music into their ears. And so the modding lords created the Bear Musician, an instrument playing grizzly, and commanded it to accompany the Dragonborn everywhere they travelled. The bear itself is both cuddly and immensely talented with a lute for the purposes of creating dope tunes, and brutally smashing it over the heads of your enemies. Don't employ a bodyguard and a personal musician, get yourself someone who does both. Have you ever dreamed of raining untold destruction down upon a city of your choosing? Does that dream also inexplicably involve locomotives? Then you need Call of Trainwiz, a dragon shout that summons a relentless storm of falling steam trains which explode on impact. Yes, steam trains, public transport with purpose to decimate your enemies. Simply bellow the magic words and see a storm of locomotives brew before you, causing wide area of effect damage. Try not to use it too often though. You can only assume that the adventurers calling in trains from another dimension and blowing them up is the reason for the soaring rail ticket prices back in our world. Bethesda may have a history of getting you to cough up real money for horse armour, but when it comes to mods, you can get DLC-sized new content without even opening your wallet. Moonpath to Elsweyr adds a brand new region to Skyrim, explored through 6 quests that see you battle raptors, explore dungeons, and follow the path of this weird, strange world. The land of Elsweyr is a stunning contrast to the Nordic Skyrim, with jungles, deserts, and native wildlife that ranges from hyenas to giant reptiles. The quality of design in its 13 areas is stunning, making it one of Skyrim's must-visit locations. So, dwarves, also known as the Dwemer, ran away from Tamriel ages ago because of bureaucratic beard legislation. Or something. They've never been seen in the Elder Scrolls games, but their ancient ruins and technology are commonly discovered by nosy adventurers. Dwemertech brings the dwarves back to Tamriel, offering quests that explore their culture as a team of scientists plan the Dwemer return. All they need is a mage, and that's where you come in. If you've got a high enough magic skill to hack it, you can complete the entire questline and gain 42 new spells in the form of Dwemer Bionics, special skills that use technology instead of magic. Dwemertech's coolest feature is its sci-fi-like environments, which really demonstrate just how advanced the Dwemer were compared to the other races. They're a welcome change of scene from Skyrim's snowy peaks and hammered iron. When the Skyrim guards turn up to a murder scene that you've caused, they get a little confused. Is that blood splattered all over the town floor, or did someone just drop a jar of jam? The game's normal blood textures look more like great globs of sticky strawberry puree than human juice, and that just won't do. Enhanced Blood is the mod to fix this problem, swapping those ugly splats for a realistic spatter and pooling effects. No one will question your ferocity in combat when they see the remains of your victims now, and the guards will finally have something useful to analyse in the forensics lab. Skyrim is huge. It's mind-bogglingly vast. And yet, even if you scraped it clean like an eager dog at dinner time, you still wouldn't have seen everything Bethesda wanted you to see. That's because a bunch of quests, NPCs, items, and even whole villages were cut from the game before release, never to be completed. That is until the Cutting Room floor mod, of course, which finds these long-lost elements in Skyrim's code and restores them. Now you can help an idiot wizard find the wife of a chieftain and distribute mead, all in the areas you were never meant to see.
There's a case of our soon-to-be famous mead that needs to get to Winterhold.
You can't move for warriors and wizards on the streets of Skyrim, but the deeds of your blade need not be what makes you rich and famous. Instead, take up the lute and become a bard thanks to the appropriately titled Become a Bard mod. Every instrument in the game becomes your weapon of war against dull, lifeless taverns. The tap of the Z key will prompt your character to erupt into song, and your companions will join in on the harmonies too. Touring the towns of the kingdom will help you to earn gold from those you entertain, and the more you play, the more of the bard's skill tree you can unlock. Work those vocals and you'll be able to bag Skyrim's Christmas #1, no trouble at all. The combat in Skyrim can be a little lifeless, and that's something that should only be said when all your enemies are dead. Add a little theatrical pizzazz to it all with the Dance of Death, a mod that adds new finishing moves for melee weapons. New finishes are attached to the perks you unlock, so as you work your way through a weapon's skill tree, you'll gradually make combat more exciting. Provided your idea of exciting is brutally hacking the heads off scandalous bandits, of course. A true Dragonborn doesn't fast travel across the world. No, they trek across Skyrim on foot, and when night falls they use the camping kit of the Northern Ranger mod to make a home for the night. If you're using realism mods to make Skyrim more of a survival game, then this is an essential download. It allows you to set up a tent to sleep in, use a tanning rack to turn your hunting prizes into useful items, and light a dark fire which gives off heat but no light, so bandits won't see you in the dark. Combine it with other mods like the ones that make your character hungry, tired and subject to disease, and it's the start of a completely different, brutally difficult adventure in Skyrim. Skyrim allows you to be married to an NPC, but they don't exactly feel like your soulmate. There's got to be more to married bliss than home-cooked food and a screen fading to black, right? To Have and to Hold aims to make your bond stronger by providing 3 small quests that bring you closer together. With your union strengthened, you can ask your partner to play dress up in a variety of new outfits. No, not those kind of outfits. Good grief, what would your mum think? However, the mod's other features make it more of a homewrecker simulator. If you get bored of your partner, you can just ditch them thanks to the power of divorce. Or should polygamy be your thing, just keep getting married to other poor souls. Up to 11 of them. And they can't even object if they find out because they're just NPCs, incapable of filing separation papers.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
Every peasant in Skyrim has a horse, but you're the Dragonborn, an important busybody who deserves more than a mere pony. That'd be like a rock star driving a Fiat Punto. Get yourself a Nordic Lamborghini courtesy of Monster Mounts, a mod that lets you mount up on, well, monsters. There's werewolves and mudcrabs, trolls, bears and saber cats, dragon priests and wildcats, raptors and death angels, spectral dogs, skeevers and a triceratops might take your fancy too. In fact, there's 87 beasts to choose from, and they all love you very much. Just don't go terrorising the neighbourhood with your humongous land shark, okay? And those are our favourite Skyrim mods. Got any other suggestions? Why not tell us about them in the comments? Just don't tell us ours are rubbish and then expect your niece to go unpunished. We're sharpening our arrows right now.